2020 was pretty awful for a lot of people. So in today's video, I am going to tell you guys 20 things that I'm thankful for in 2020, and maybe you'll remember a few things that you too are thankful for, which will help you look at 2020 in a more positive light. Without further ado, let's get started on the 20 things that I'm thankful for in 2020. So first, I am thankful for sweatpants. Because honestly, what else would I be wearing in 2020? I am thankful to my dad because he let me move home during a worldwide pandemic. He is letting me live here rent-free while I pay off my student loans, which honestly, my student loans are more than rent would be. And I know that for some people this isn't quite an opportunity for them, or some people don't have the best home situations. But that's why I definitely want to point out that I'm very grateful for him letting me do this, because I know some parents would not be okay with their 23-year-old children living at home still. So I am very thankful to him for that. And it is helping me save a lot financially so that I can work my way up to moving out and being on my own. So Dad, if you're watching this, thank you. Number 3, I am thankful to the pandemic, which sounds like a little weird to be thankful to something that has hurt so many, and honestly I feel a little bit of guilt being thankful to it, but I'm thankful for the opportunity to slow down that it did give to me. Back in March, I was working 2 jobs, and I was also finishing my degree part-time. And I am thankful that I was able to slow down and work on myself. I definitely think that looking at the positives in such a hard time is super important. And the positives of the pandemic for me were that I was able to slow down and appreciate what was around me more. Number 4, I am thankful to the outdoors and nature for existing during the awful times of being cooped up. I was able to go outside and go on walks, and at least that was something that was safe to do, and something that was also healthy mentally and physically. Number 5. I am thankful to the guy who passed my driver's license test, because now I am able to have more independence and freedom, and I am able to go out and see nature in the outdoors and do what I want when I want, and I don't have to depend as much on my friends or other people to come get me, which is really nice. Number 6, I'm thankful for my health. This one's just an obvious one, especially in the year of 2020. Number 7, I am also super thankful for my friend and family's health right now, and I am definitely not taking those for granted either. Number 8, I am very thankful to my job. I am currently unemployed, but not due to COVID, just due to moving home with my father away from where I was living when the pandemic hit. I am very thankful to my job at the time of the pandemic for doing everything they could to keep us engaged. It was a childcare job, so I'm thankful that they did work towards getting a loan in order to pay us. And then I am thankful that they did find work for us to do, video chatting our children from the program throughout the pandemic during the initial quarantine. And then I'm thankful that they did work towards being safe enough to open up in the summertime to hold summer camp, and that I was able to stay employed until I did have to move home with my dad. They also were super good about my mental health, starting to fall off a little bit on top of doing classes online, and they gave me extensions on making up activities for the kids when I needed to focus more on schoolwork that was now being transitioned online at the same time. So I want to thank them for also being super mindful of my situation and everybody else's situation and adjusting with me. I'm super thankful that I was able to still do work for them during the initial quarantine and then spend the summer of 2020 giving back to families by offering childcare in a super difficult time, especially for families with parents who are essential workers. I was very, very happy that I was able to help them out by knowing that I am healthy and not immunocompromised and don't live with anyone immunocompromised. So knowing that I was able to offer myself up in these times to help keep youth engaged during the day while their parents came from a low-income background or other situations and needed to work made me feel very proud of myself, and I'm thankful that I had that opportunity. Number 9, I want to thank my first grader who came in one morning and gave me a thank you note that told me that I was liked and cared for and important and mattered to her. And to know that I'm making a difference in my kids' lives is everything to me. So that honestly almost made me cry that day. So to my first grader and my other kids as well who remind me of my importance and that I matter every day, thank you. Number 10, I'm thankful to my ex who let me go, finally. It was not an easy decision for either of us, but I am thankful that we both were finally able to move on. Thank you, next. I am thankful that I was given the opportunity to recover and move on from the very unhealthy and toxic situation that I had been in with him. And I'm thankful that I had the opportunity to spend the year working on myself and my own needs and my own wants. Number 11, I am thankful to my brother and his girlfriend for driving up to me almost an hour drive and taking me out for an entire day with pizza and steaming off some energy on arcade games pre-pandemic, so this was January. And I'm very thankful that they did this when I was going through my breakup and just having a really hard time. So thank you for being there. Number 12, I am thankful to technology and the internet and social media because they allow me to stay connected to people who I would not have been able to stay as connected with otherwise. I was super thankful to be able to stay connected with the people that I care about, both family and friends, through having social media and having the technology and the internet to access social media. Number 13, I am thankful to old friends who decide to check up on me when things were rough. You guys are the real MVP. You know who you are, and I appreciate you so much, especially for the friends who were going through hard times themselves and they used those difficulties to think about what others might be going through and then checked on others even though they were going through a hard time themselves. You really are the kind of people that this world needs. And you really made a difference by checking on me this year when things were rough. Number 14, I'm thankful to the new friends that I made this year and I was able to connect with, who I may not have otherwise connected with. Some friends I made through online, some old friends from high school or college who reached out. I know I already mentioned old friends, but these are like new old friends, like people who I was acquaintances with but never super close with, who I became closer with via us connecting during this year. Number 15, I am thankful to my basic necessities that I have, whether it be electricity or it be the internet or it be clean water, because we all know that not everybody in the U.S. Has access to clean water, or especially in the world in general. People in the world in general don't have access to clean water all the time. I'm thankful for a roof over my head. I am thankful for the clothes on my back. I am thankful for all of that basic necessity jazz that people forget to be thankful for quite often. Number 16, I am thankful for Ben and Jerry for being super talented. Ben and Jerry, you guys are the best, and you made my quarantine so much better. Number 17, I am thankful to my college for finally sending me my $116,000 piece of paper that I'm going to have to pay off for the rest of my life, but that's okay because I have the paper, and that's pretty cool. Also going with that, in the theme of college and school, I am also thankful to my college professors for adapting and overcoming struggles and challenges to be there for us during super difficult times, and for lowering the standards by still challenging us academically, but also being mindful and empathetic of the situations that some of us were going through. Number 18, I am thankful to my friends and family members who remembered and recognized my graduation. I was not able to have a large graduation party, and I do have a large family, especially extended family, who we usually do giant parties with when there's an occasion in the family. And I was pretty disappointed that a lot of my family members did not reach out and congratulate me, and did not recognize my graduation at all. They didn't even have to send a gift, just like a card or even a text message would have been nice. But a lot of people just didn't recognize my graduation at all, and that really hurt. So to the very few family and friends that did remember it, I'm going to remember you guys, so thank you, and I love you guys. Number 19, to my family friend who got a puppy, even though she's an essential worker and therefore needed a puppy sitter, and let me puppy sit her puppy. You made my quarantine so much better, and my 2020 better. I don't know what I would have done without Layla, and I don't know how I would have stayed sane without the opportunity to have puppy love and puppy cuddles, and be forced to go out and be in nature with Layla every day. So thank you for helping me stay sane and stay happy. And lastly, I am thankful to myself because I woke up every day and I did not give up, and I kept facing every day and all of the challenges that came up. So I'm thankful to myself for not giving up on me. So there's 20 things that I'm thankful for. If there's something that you're thankful for, feel free to inspire others to look at the positives, even when this year hasn't been as positive as some of us would have liked. Because trust, if you look closely enough, there are positives in every situation. You may not think there are, but if you forget to look at the positives, perhaps somebody else can remind you of the positives. Maybe just by making this video, I can inspire you to think of some positives that you forgot about. So if you have any positives that you forgot about, feel free to drop them down below, and let's inspire each other to look at the positivity even in a not so positive year.